Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your Lolcow News Network. I'm your host, Sam, and today we're going to be dealing with my favorite person on this earth. The man, the myth, the granny puncher, the attic goblin, Cyraxx. Now, this is him telling his story about how he became a victim of cyber extortion and blackmail, bitch. It's a Cyraxx video where he's going to try to get pity. We all know how this goes. Now, because the video is a little bit longer than normal, I am going to try to take as few moments to hop in as I can, so we can try to get through the video as quick as possible together, but I am still going to hop in every once in a while. And, I mean, honestly, without really anything else need to be said, let's jump right into this.
In this video. And quite frankly, I don't care if Facebook don't like it, I don't care if YouTube don't like it. Everybody's always constantly asking me, why am I not with anybody? You know, you're clearly a good dude. You're not doing anything wrong to anybody. This and that and blah, blah, blah. You're just trying to survive. You know, you're just trying to make a living. Well, I can answer that for you very easily. Because of little motherfuckers like N-Word Boy and all these trolls up on YouTube. Now, if y'all don't know the full history, the real history, allow me to explain it to you. My ex, Kendall Smith, is a total psychopathic bitch who likes to go around and claim that guys have raped her and that they are a pedophile and this and that and the other because she wants to get even with them. That's her little way of getting even. But what happened is this. I broke up with Kendall Smith. So she went on the internet and made up this lie that I am a supposed pedophile. And around that time, I was signed to the label Bloodshot Records with a good friend of mine who I had formed the label with. Well, me and him were doing shit. This Marty guy shows up in our chat while my friend at the time was at work. And I was doing a live stream, and I ignored it, and come to find out that that was actually a fake. But it turned out the real Music Biz Marty was watching the whole time. Marty somehow found me and targeted me. So what happened when he saw money potential coming from me? He devised a plan to have everybody turned away from me. Friends, family, and otherwise. Why? Because he wanted to extort me for fucking money. That's what he wanted. He wanted to fucking extort me for money. And you're probably thinking to yourself right now, well, what does that have to do with the candle chick? That's easy. He got the idea to make me look like a fucking pedophile from Candle. So what did he do? He hired Mastro Mafia, aka Kate Peters, who is one of the most hated people on the internet, to sit there, pretend to be 18 years old, on a phone call, trick me into sending certain photos, and then afterwards, after pictures were sent, she claimed to be underage by text message. And bear in mind, me and Kate had been, the person that she was pretending to be, we had talked for like a month. And as a result of Kate doing that, cops got called out here. They told me that I'm not a pedophile. That I just need to be more careful. And for the next several months and years, I ended up getting harassed. During that time period when she did what she did, I was...
Now, just to go ahead and clarify something real quick, Chance, that's not how it went down. Those chat logs are able to be viewed by anybody on the internet. You were warned very early on, the individual you were speaking to, that you believed you were speaking to was allegedly underage. We all know that you have a proficiency for trying to talk to minors. I mean, Just because, you know, your mom, or I'm sorry, your grandma, or anybody tells you, you know, oh no, Patrick, you're not a PDF file. You are. You are, though, man. There's more than enough proof at this point. Just because you haven't been arrested for something doesn't mean it's not true. I mean, at that point, you know, so at that point, with his logic, drug dealers aren't actually drug dealers because they've not been arrested and it's not on their record. It makes no sense whatsoever. All right, but I'm going to shut up and we'll get back to it.
As a professional streamer on Twitch, I was making $100-some odd a month and doing good for myself. And what happened? Because of Marty and these trolls seeing me making money, they decided to get me cut off by saying I was doing shit that I was not doing. Therefore, I lost my job with Twitch. I lost all my sponsorships. I lost everything. Everything that I had worked so hard to gain, I had lost. Because of these people. And soon after, little Mr. Moneybag Weirdo, N-word boy, comes rolling in. Shortly after, the troll, known as William Gloryhole, who started out by getting information about my family illegally.
And that's another lie. The eyes are closed and he's looking away. Chance, buddy, why can't you look at the camera? What's going on, little fella?
Started getting information on my family that was not posted on the internet. And because he couldn't ruin me on his own, and ruin my life on his own, because I called him out, I called Mastro Mafia out, I called Marty out, I called all of them out. Since he couldn't get back at me by himself, what did he do? He got in contact and linked up with the worst troll of all, which is N-word boy. Now, N-word boy is a psychotic piece of fucking shit. And to make me look even worse, what did N-word boy do? Hired Tibbs TV, who pretended to be my friend. Pretended to be my friend, got me away from the troll shit for a while. Then turned around when I wasn't looking and tried to pull the same pedo shit on me that Mastro Mafia did. But only Tibbs TV tried it in a different way.
Wait, do we have sources on that? Because I don't believe any of that at all. I believe Chance and Tibbs came across each other, fell in love, and then eventually had that famous lover's quarrel that Chance always has with people.
Here's the thing. He openly said that he was 15. Now, here's where everybody seems to be getting shit confused. I already and automatically told them that I knew that they were not underage. I knew that they were a grown-ass adult. All I was doing was playing alone to see if they would openly admit that they were of age. And that it was all a setup. I knew that person wasn't underage. I was waiting to see if they would openly admit and come out to me. And they admit that, hey, I'm of age. But nope, they continue to play that whole game. And I finally got enough of their little game, so I finally said, look, I know you're not underage. I know you're a grown adult. How old are you? And what happened? What happened at that point? Oh, that's right, I blocked them. But it gets worse. During that time that went down, a few months back, when that went down, my dad, my adoptive dad, had actually ended up disowning me and was threatening to sue me and my family for bullshit that he could not fucking sit there and sue us for. Now, Tibbs TV knew about this, so what did he do? He backed me into a fucking corner and forced me to call myself a pedophile by saying that if I did not admit to being a fucking pedophile, he was going to help my family, meaning my adoptive dad and his bitch of a wife who I can't stand. He was going to help them sue me and my family and make sure and would ensure that I was going to end up in jail for shit that I did not do. And this man openly lied about recording me when he was doing his thing. He told me that he was not recording when in all actuality he was. So what did he do? He forced me into a corner to where I had no choice but to call myself what I am not. Not because I wanted to, but because I had no fucking choice. Because me as a human being, I didn't want to go to court against my own dad. Why? Because even though he disowned me, even though I do think that he's a piece of shit, I still have love and respect for him. I respect my dad and love my dad way too much to want to go to court and fight him. That shit would have killed me inside. Why? Because that's my dad. That's the man that motherfucking raised me. So yeah, now y'all know here on Facebook, all y'all know now why. Now y'all know why I've not been able to do anything. Because of these fucking idiotic, fucking terroristic people. Because of these people I've been shot at. I've had motherfuckers show up to my house looking like Al-Qaeda. I've had motherfuckers show up to my house attempting to kidnap me. I've had people try to kill me twice in a row.
My favorite part about the whole kidnapping thing, for those of you that don't know, Only Use Me Blade was going around in an RV with Chicken Andy and a bunch of other people. And for those of you who don't know, Chicken Andy is, or for those of you who might be too young to remember who the person I'm about to bring up is, you should look into him. It's absolutely amazing. There is a streamer out there known as Ice Poseidon, and for those of you who are unaware, Ice Poseidon is kind of given credit for being the first one to really do IRL streaming. Well, Ice Poseidon had a chicken, and one of his viewers bought it from him, and everybody called, before stands and everything, everybody started calling him Chicken Andy, because that's what everyone would call, fans of Poseidon's chicken, or Andy's. So, that gentleman, because he bought that chicken, was Chicken Andy. And I just, the story amuses me to no end, and I don't know why, but they weren't trying to kidnap Chance. They were, if anything, just trying to get him to come out and drink with them and hang with them. And I think Chance should have, honestly. I would have fucking loved to have seen Chance join them in that RV.
One, I was on a live stream, and they shot at me through my bedroom window right there. So yeah, because of these evil people, I have not had a life in many years. Because of these people, I'm not able to get a regular job. Even though they like to say that I can, I can't. Because they would do to me like they did to my biological father several years ago. And get, like, how they got him fired from his job. They would do the same thing to me. Which, another thing is, they not only did that to my biological father, they did that to my friend Brendan, who was like my little brother, who also was a moderator for one of my YouTube channels. So yeah, I'm not able to get a regular job because of these people. These people constantly steal my music. These people, they make Facebook groups targeted at canceling me. Like, there are literal fucking Facebook groups specifically made at trying to shut me down. Why? Because I'm their one victim. I'm their one victim that won't stay silent. I refuse to stay silent about what they're doing. And you want to know what's really sad? Social media refuses to do anything about it. Police, federal agents, detectives, all have been out here and said that I'm not a pedophile. And they know that I'm being targeted, but yet they can't do anything.
And you're lying again. Again, everyone, remember, when he looks away from the camera and snaps his eyes shut like that, he is lying through his teeth. Chance, nobody ever told you that. At least nobody in law enforcement. If anything, you were probably told, hey man, you might want to cut that shit out because you can go to prison for that. Again, but realistically, it is not up to the police to decide who does or does not get charged. That is going to be up to the prosecutors. So I'm just saying, everyone, if we want to see Chance go to jail, maybe we start contacting the Akron, Ohio prosecutor's office. Be like, hey, there's this nasty ass little goblin. Just an idea, Not saying you should do it, but I'm just saying, you should do it. I realistically, I think that's going to be the only way charges get brought against him, is if, as, a group people go together and they're like, hey, here's all the evidence we have. This dude is sick and he just will not stop. I mean, for God's sake, he got busted twice in the same month, this year alone. So, I mean, just saying, man, how the hell is it that, well, and thinking about it, it's probably because he has been, coded as someone who's mentally disturbed. Well, in that case, I really think it is the job of the prosecutor who should recognize, this is a cycle and a pattern of behavior with this individual, to go through and be like, maybe I should look into charges for them. Just saying, it's an idea. Let's get back to the video.
Or don't want to do anything is what's really going on. Their answer is for me to get off the internet when that's not the fucking answer. Because the internet is where I make my money. I do music, I do artwork, and I do gaming. All on live streams. But yet, I don't get to make...
No, you steal music, you steal artwork, and he does actually, unlike Sniper Wolf, he does play video games himself.
...make any money. I am worth millions of dollars. But yet, I don't get to see 1 red cent of my hard work because of these people. I'm losing out on thousands of dollars a month that could be helping me, my family, and my friends. But yet, I don't get to see a goddamn dime of that money because of these sick fucks. And don't be fooled by what these people tell you. Do not be fooled by what these people tell you. These people are sick, twisted. They like to extort people that look weak or different or have special needs. They like to extort people like me for money. Because, according to them, I am what's called a lolcow, which I call bullshit on. And if you don't know what a lolcow...
You're not a lolcow, you're a goblin. You're in a league of your own, buddy. I mean, for God's sake. And the fact that he's so delusional that he thinks he's actually worth millions is fucking hilarious to me. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back and see what the little lion goblin has now.
A lolcow is basically a victim of a cyberbully that has been called a lolcow. A lolcow is literally not only a victim of a cyberbully, but somebody that bully deems as not worth anything more than to make them laugh. These people get a kick out of seeing people like me rage out.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And also, Chance, nobody went after you because of your looks. And to anyone that's subscribed to me, don't ever go after anybody solely based on how they look. Nobody chooses how they look, so that's just kind of fucked up. And Chance, you're not a lolcow. A lolcow is just someone who, their reaction or they do shit, it's pretty funny. And so, trolls might fuck with them a little. But, there are some pretty damn successful lolcows out there. Chibi, for example. This dude's out here making like $100K a fucking year. And he's a lolcow. So, Chance, no. You have zero excuse for not working and being a lolcow. Well, in your case, horror cow. Not even that, you're an addict goblin.
And they hate that. They hate it when that happens. They hate when people like me start fighting back. They hate it when their victims speak up. So now y'all know the real motherfucking truth. About why I don't make any money. About why it's so hard for me to make a living. Why I can't go out and do the things that I used to do. out of fear of being followed and stalked and potentially hurt. My home has essentially become a fucking prison cell to me. I can't go outside, I can't hang out with my friends, I can't do anything. I am literally stuck inside all the time, with nothing to do. And you know what's even worse? Social media allows this kind of behavior. Matter of fact, in N-Word Boy's latest post, me leaving YouTube like I did, he thinks that that's not proving anything, but it actually is. It's proving that I can walk away from a toxic situation at any given time. Me deleting my channel and leaving is proving that I have the balls to fucking walk away from the bullshit. So to everybody out there that has been wondering why I've not been able to put out music, now you know why. Because of people like N-Word Boy that want to use a fake name to steal my music. And if you guys want proof of this, tell me and I will.
See, I don't know what Patrick is talking about. He's the one over here stealing, Chance Wilkins' name and, trying to claim Lance Chilkin's music. We all know he's the thief here, but realistically, there's nothing that's stopping him from actually making music and just ignoring the damn trolls. Again, we all know he doesn't make music. We all know all he does is he steals music from smaller artists. Now, the last time he put out a, quote, song, he was pretty damn ballsy. He actually stole from a bigger name artist, which I honestly thought was funny that he even had the balls to do that. But, it's Chance. He's never going to learn. Again, it's a cycle with him. The cycle has just started anew, and we're going to see it. We're all together. We're going to see this cycle come round again.
Send it to you because I have that shit on recording from a live stream. I have the recording. But yeah, because of these sick fucks, now you guys know why I'm not making any money. These people want to see me homeless. They want to see me in a group home. Also, they can sit there and pick on me and bully me until I'm homeless. Why? Because they're sick fucks with no lives. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and share that with you guys and tell you guys what's really going on. That way you guys know the real truth about what's going on. Because these guys don't want you all to hear the real truth. They don't want you guys to hear the real truth. They don't want you to know what they do. They don't want you guys to know the real truth. They hate that. Yeah, like I said, now y'all know what's really going on. Now y'all know what's up. Now you guys know why I'm not able to do anything. And I know what you guys are going to say. A lot of y'all are going to be like, well, you shouldn't have admitted to this and that and the other. And you're right, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have given Tips TV what he wanted. But put yourself in my position. Imagine caring about a family member so much, even though they did you dirty, that you don't want to go to court and fight them. And you're afraid that if you don't give this person what they want, you're going to end up in court with those family members. I didn't want to go to court against my dad because even now, I still care about my dad. I still care about him. Why? Because he's my dad. He's the man that raised me. I will always have love and respect for him. I will always respect the fact that even though he's a piece of shit, he had the balls to fucking help raise me. Even though he's a piece of shit. I still respect the fact that he helped to fucking raise me. But yeah. Now y'all know the motherfucking truth about what these sick fucks do. Peace.
And there it is, Chance giving his side, or ranting and rambling about how much he hates certain individuals. I'm not super surprised where Chance is involved that all he did was lie during the video. Oh, what the fuck? It's Chance we're talking about. He is probably one of the biggest liars out there. He thinks, you know, oh, if I say something and I say it confidently, people will believe it, when in all actuality, that's not how it's going to be. Chance, you've proven time and time again that you are, in fact, the monster that we think. And because of that, a lot of people want to see you rot in jail. Now, I'm impartial. While I wouldn't mind seeing you actually face consequences for your actions, at the end of the day, I'm just here for the rage. And another thing, you know, Chance really is delusional. Oh, you're not gonna make any money with that me. There are so many other lolcows out there that we can make content on any of them, and people still watch it because people find lolcows interesting. Now, you know, Chance just so happens to be my favorite one, but there's some other ones who I am working on covering. Myself, Leaping Lemur working on a collaboration video together, and keep an eye out because here soon, like I said in one of my previous videos, myself and Senor Chinchilla are working on a collaborative video as well. Anyway, guys, go subscribe to them if you're not already. If you like this video, make sure you do like, subscribe, comment. There will always be more in the future. And this is Sam, signing off. Also share the video because it helps out the channel.